Friggin' finally, welcome to my 1110 video. Yeah. And I've been waiting a long time to talk about this movie. The SpongeBob SquarePants. Oh, it just says SpongeBob Movie. Sponge out of water. I've been waiting a long time to talk about this movie. When I first saw this, I was a little bit disappointed when they did not get out of the water until like an hour into the film. But I already take it all back. This is a pretty darn good movie. This is the best film of the year. Let me just go ahead and cut to the chase, because I do like 3 takes on this one. The movie's story is going to be pretty simple. The movie begins with the main villain of the story, Burger Beard, that avoids the worst traps instead of him doing the swag move. Takes the magical book, like whatever he uses, like feather or ink, comes to life in reality. Oh yeah, there's these seagulls that are kind of both annoying and funny all at once. The basic story to this film is about what else? Oh, about Plankton trying to get the secret formula that he tries to get countless times. I've been waiting a long time to talk about this movie since I first talked about the first film. And to not show too much, what you're obviously seeing right now. Oh, I got this movie for like a pretty good deal for like $1 at a yard sale. Since I love SpongeBob, it's a pretty great, memorable show that's been around since 1999. It already has like probably 12 seasons now. Anyhow, I'm gonna make this review a bit shorter than my last one on Jay Goose's channel. Our beloved hero SpongeBob rescues his life to protect the secret formula from Plankton's evil clutches. That he did succeed in that one part of the film. In this one, he's still entering it. I like how he still has his best buddy Patrick to help him out. And uses a giant robot to try to get a secret formula, but runs out of gas. Shortly after, he tries to get what Mr. Krabs' weaknesses as being greedy. But he was right short, and all he's got is up as a coin. And Mr. Krabs is all proud that he is still crying. It turns out that was a decoy Plankton. It was a country put himself inside in a penny. Now that's clever, just to get the secret formula. And he uses an old switcheroo with the fake secret formula. And he's been tricked. And SpongeBob realizes it was a trick, and he tries to get the secret formula from Plankton. They fight over it, and Mr. Krabs' security for the entire place, and he breaks inside. And after that, the secret formula magically disappears. And Mr. Krabs doesn't see him in front of him, and magically disappears and tortures him. And SpongeBob, unless he was telling the truth, and does horrible torture, by telling a joke, by hearing SpongeBob's obnoxious laughter. After that, all the crowd started to get angry, asking for refunds. right for the headphones. To create more Krabby Patty. But without the formula, the people go around the riot and blame it on Plankton. That he got the secret formula. They go to the chum bucket. And the blow up a live Karen tries to explain there was an angry mob outside, but already came inside. And for a kid's movie, it looks like he's about to murder him. But luckily, SpongeBob, where he knows he's telling the truth, and uses a bubble. Oh, and they make their escape. And without the secret formula and people's appetites, it becomes the apocalypse. And I can't believe I'm saying this, since he's not around anymore. It becomes a Mad Max Fury thing. Sure, why not? Because the movie it came out exactly the same year. It does not please the seagull one bit that that's not how it's supposed to end. They wanted to change the story or else. Bit of the page trends that for Sandy's Dome is at. Now, it's up to SpongeBob and Plankton to do so-called teamwork, but Plankton still can't say the word team correctly. And Sandy Cheeks doesn't even know that was the last Krabby Patty. It turns into a galactic madness. You see the word page the end. And Patrick really wants to have a thing for Krabby Patties and holds him against as well. And they visit Sandy and she goes absolutely crazy. And much worse, he sees the page called the N. And so much for helping. And got one more help by revisiting his house. And find the only true companion is Gary. And does not have all that stuff in his basement in the first place. And now he no longer takes orders from SpongeBob that he's king. And I gotta say this, that it's pretty darn funny. So they're forced to leave Bikini Bottom. And it was kind of basically their fault. And he feels bad. Plankton does make sure he falls asleep and enter inside his brain. And if it's where the cartoon of this movie's budget went off this total madness, where everything's all colorful, sweet, and full of candy and have everything that has faces on them. And do a Shining reference. Sure, why not? So inside SpongeBob's mind, it's totally like we're watching a different cartoon. Okay, that's both adorable and freaky all at once. Anyways, Plankton pops out of SpongeBob's brain, and he wants to know where the secret formula is inside his mind. But SpongeBob knows he's just doing that just to get it from his mind on how incredibly evil he is. A bit of teamwork, he'll probably have a change of heart or not. See you in part 2, guys.